Every environment has a very distinct, very different vibe to it. Now, I've changed environments so many times now that it just feels normal to seek out those different, or would you say even better environments in order to grow as an individual. And I've made a couple videos on this subject over the past few weeks, months, and so on. So far, I've posted videos on this channel, and you guys who watch the channel very frequently can tell that I post videos every single day, in that I post different types of topics, but at the same time kind of figuring out how to stay on the same line of what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna be talking about, and I just pick a topic and I just go with it, you know? It's like, I'm not nowhere near perfect. Like, sometimes it might feel like I know everything that I'm talking about, like I know everything, and that's simply not true. Because as everybody else, there's a lot of things that I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm not very good at. There's a lot of things that I can be better at, like in terms of like pushing forward, doing more things, focusing more on work, focusing more on family, focusing more on different aspects. And the fact that I've been sick over the past week or so has taught me a couple things about where I need to focus my attention and where I need to focus my time and effort. And I've been thinking of how I could change things up on the channel in order to figure more things out. I've been focusing on how I could switch things up to get more people to watch the channel that could benefit more from it. And I've been thinking about business as well, because like I own my own business. For those who stick around and been watching my videos for quite some time, you know that I own my business. I help business owners make more money by getting more clients through the door, by either advertising them in a better way, understanding who they're speaking to, and hence selling to on a much deeper level, and offering my expertise and my strategic guidance in order to take more action. Like, for instance, a typical project would be running a full advertisement campaign for a business from top to bottom, and doing all of that for them, so that way they don't even have to think about it. They just need to have a chat with me and say like, hey, this is good, this is not good, so forth and so on. So, and that's good and all, but when you actually think about what you do on a day-to-day basis and how that used to be so different, like a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, a couple years ago, it's kind of funny now that I think about it. Every single time I put myself in a different room, I've always thought to myself, is this room going to benefit my improvement as an individual? Or is this room going to be a net negative? Or is this room going to be annoying because the people that are in it are not people that I really want to associate with, you know? So, over the past few weeks, I've been thinking, and I would prefer getting some feedback on this from you guys, even though so far I know that there aren't that many people that watch my videos. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. At the current stage, my focus is posting videos every single day. And if I don't get anybody watching them, that's fine, because that's just data that I can use and then to get other people to watch my videos, right? It's like maybe I'm not big enough of an influence anywhere that anybody would be able to find me or be able to listen to me or be able to find my videos and be like, oh yeah, this guy's actually really interesting to talk to / listen to. And since people can't really find me, because it's kind of random, right? The algorithm is kind of random. Like, it just posts you post your videos, and then it gets recommended to some people. The algorithm does this thing, and then boom, boom. So if the algorithm can't really fit you into a box, it's much harder for it to distribute the viewers and make you, I guess, more easier to find from like different types of people. So I don't know if continuing these types of long form videos where I just sit down and I talk to the camera is actually a good idea, or if I should change my approach, if I should do more whiteboard videos where I'm talking to the whiteboard, drawing things up on there, teaching more lessons, or if I should do something more lighthearted, like reacting to something, or because I don't really want to have a purely based reaction channel, because I doesn't really feel like something I would like to do. But at the same time, I still want to make sure that people not only feel entertained, but also feel like they get some value out of it. Because not everybody has the not everybody has the marketing business network behind each other, or behind themselves rather, to actually pull off something quite big. Like for me, like for instance, like there's some things like I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I'm just like posting out there like a video into the void, seeing like if there's anything that's gonna grab back, you know what I mean? So usually what I do is I sit down, I look at, like, I've got a list of topics to talk about. Like for instance, the topic I wanted to talk about today was like environments, and like how different environments have different cultures and different I guess it's not really cultures, it's more like how they have different vibes to them, and how that vibe affects you at the end of the day, because you're a part of that environment. But I don't think it's necessarily important to talk about, because I'm talking about problems that some people would actually find value in, but in terms of the position people are in when they're watching the content, they're not necessarily watching the content because they want to solve a problem. That's the thing. It's like this type of content might have a better place in I guess an online school. An online school where people sit down and listen to a professor's lectures. Like this would probably this would probably be more accurate. So I've been thinking about how I can change my content and how I can apply what I know, my skills, my understanding of human psychology and human behavior, in order to create the right type of content that would apply to the type of people that I would like to build a community around with. Because like I might create an online school later on, but like, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not at a stage where I can confidently build that, because I don't really have an audience. I don't really have a group of people. Like, it doesn't really matter, right? If tomorrow I created a paid program teaching all that I know, segmenting everything, building everything, fleshing everything out, nobody would buy because it hasn't been marketed. I don't have a group of people that I can just like ping and just be like, hey, I'm doing this, join now, you know? So, and I might do that in the future, But like the problem is like there's so many bad ways that it could go, and so many people that have like started scamming others, like making course on how to sell a course and whatever the fuck. I want to create something that actually honestly provides value for the amount of money that you would pay to get in. Because like I don't want to be another guy that just like sells a course like, oh, I made a bunch of money from selling a course, and the only way to make money is to actually sell to other people this this emotion, this feeling, this dream, aspiration. Like I don't really give a shit about that. Okay, like I want to provide value to other people in a way that makes them better members of society, and not just through getting better at making money, because that's basically what I've been learning over the past couple of years, but also through the fact that I want people to do better in all realms of life. Like I want people to learn the lessons I've learned in order to understand today's like dating market, today's economic market, today's financial market, today's relationship dynamics market, today's athletic sports market, everything. And even though I'm only a normal human being, I'm flesh and blood like you are watching this video right now. I might not have any superpowers, but I know there is something that I can do, which is take more action, do more things, think about how I could do a better job smarter. How could I do this in a smarter way? How could I do this more efficient way? How could I do better? And just repeat that. By repeating it enough times, day after day after day, I'll figure out a way to make it happen. You know what I mean? It's like if you smash your head into a brick wall, you're either going to die from head trauma, or you are going to break on through to the other side, right? So that's kind of like where I'm at. I'm trying to break on through to the other side with what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, but at the same time I understand that I might not have the budget or the resources, so I'm really just starting from scratch with what I have right now, which are most of the most valuable things that I have are skills, my smarts, my informational knowledge on different topics, my understanding of the market, of human psychology, all of these different things that combine into who I am. And sure, that's interesting and that's important and that's valuable, but if I can't communicate it in a way for people to understand the value inside of that, then in that case nobody will care, right? So my objective is to find the right people, or to find the right way to communicate what I want to talk about to you guys, so that you guys want to like keep watching, you know? Like if I'm not providing any value to you guys, then there's no point in me recording the videos. Like I'm not just recording these videos just to record these videos. Like I'm recording these videos to help you guys. Like I understand like a couple of videos might have done better than some others, and I've noticed that recently it's been doing a little bit better, but it's not good enough. Because like I can get like 1 or 2 viewers here and there, I can get 20 viewers here and there, but I can't really get 100 like 1,000 so on. Like I get a couple thousand viewers here and there on different shorts that I might be posting, but I don't really want to be the kind of guy that posts shorts. Like I want to make more views and more of an impact on people's lives by creating long form videos that teach things, that educate people, like that give a lot of value. And maybe in order to do this I might have to get better at editing the videos. Maybe in order to do this I might have to change the videos entirely, either to, like I mentioned, put more time into editing them, or to make them more entertaining, or like more dopamine like stimulating, whatever. Or I need to find a way to introduce some more lighthearted content in order to lay over a couple lessons here and there. Like, the point would be to either find a topic that everybody likes to talk about and everybody has something to say, and then one of my videos goes viral and boom, and just fucking there you go. Or start doing some more like light-hearted content, like maybe like reacting to people, roasting people, or like interviewing people, or like doing something more social, so that way I can get more of an impact on other people, like making more of a community type thing, right? That might be the reason, like that might be the way. I'm not really sure. Like I said, like I'm I'm at a stage where I'm just testing a lot of things out. It's like I'm nowhere near like the stage of like professional that I would like to be, right? And so every day I just sit here and I either talk to the camera or I ponder and I think through things. Like even just me talking to the camera, like today, like I watched a video of this guy doing the kind of the same thing. He just sat down for like 30 minutes and he spoke to the camera. Honestly, no editing, no flashy thumbnail, no nothing. Just like thinking about like what to say to the camera, what to say to to his subscribers and so on. And so that gave me an inspiration for today's video, because I feel like I kind of need to do the same thing. Like sometimes I need to lay into more of my personality. I lay like push more into like who I am as an individual, make it more like identity driven, more social, more you guys know who I am, and not just like, oh, I'm giving you value, I'm educating you on a topic. Like everybody wants to do that, right? So at the end of the day, I want to create content. I want to make sure this works, and I want to make sure it benefits people. Like I don't want to just create content that serves zero purpose. It's like I don't really want to create content on video games, because like at this stage of my life, I don't have the setup, I don't have the money, I don't have anything that would allow me to do that properly. So my own focus has been just to develop my business, and maybe I'll start making videos on business, but the topic's been so saturated that I don't really know if I have anything to offer other than my own perspective and like showing what I'm doing, I guess. But I don't want to make this channel solely about business, if you know what I mean. Like I want to make this channel about sharing my lessons and pushing forward and showing the path, leading by example, showing what can be done for you guys that don't really know like what the fuck you're doing. You're looking for a way out of a 9-to-5, or you're looking for a way to do more things, or you're looking for a way to just earn more money, or to figure something out, or like change your perspective on things. Like that's what I want to figure out. So I need to do a better job with the content. It's obvious now. Like I've got a few different objectives and a few different ways to do it and to communicate that. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on over the next few weeks or so. Right now I'm super focused on business. I might create some more shorts, and I might keep posting on this account, no worries. But I might change the different types of posts that might come out within the next couple of weeks or so. So if you see that's changing, then don't worry about it. The point is I'm testing things out, I'm pushing things, and I'm just figuring out a way to make it work better. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I really appreciate all the support. Like even if we're like 181 subscribers, I don't really care. Like it's already like more than I've ever had in the past, so it's already pretty good. And if it benefits any and all of one of you guys, like that's just what I wanted. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's a beautiful day, even if it's raining, if there's clouds, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get back to work, gonna get more things done, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day. I'll see you tomorrow.